trades right away, but looking at the way things look right now, this is a pretty decent setup you have here on price. Let's see, we can tap 2067 on a dot. Once you tap that area on a dot, that'll be my potential buys on price here. All right, you will see a top wick here, or at least a top wick towards 2071, which is going to be your break-even point on price. All right, chat, gonna get in buys here. The fact that we're coming down towards that 2067 mark, gonna buys off of this candle. Target is going to be, again, only going to be 2072. That's the target. All right, and that stops right 2054 point or 53.952. But yeah, this is the trade I got into, chat, off of just the fact that you were coming down the 1 hour, and I'm expecting a top wick here to be formed. This is only like the first, I think, 13 minutes of the 1 hour candle, and I'll assume that you get a top wick before making your way down towards the next area, which I don't think will happen until 9 a.m. anyways. So from now to 9, this kind of should be able to pull back pretty nicely towards the 2071 levels, 2070 levels, and then that should be the trade we're getting where we should be grabbing here. 2070.300ish. That's going to be my break-even zone. I think we're sitting like 25 in profit by then anyways. All right, but this is the trade. This is the trade. The stops are based off of, I think, the 1 hour slash 30 to the left. It's off of the 2057, but I chose 2054 basically because of these wicks to the left here. So I chose it below these zones. I believe anything below 2053 is going to be a strong drive down towards like 2050 and so forth. So there's no reason to be in that trade during that period. But yeah, risk, if you were to manage risk here in this case, it'll be off the 1 hour candle. So if the 1 hour candle would have closed below like 2062, whatever case may be, or the 4 hour candle, we could manage risk on the opening of the candle close at 9 a.m. But I believe regardless, you should see a top wick towards 2072, even if you were to close bearish below the range here, I'm assuming. Once it breaks above 68, it should be a pretty nice zone, fly too, because above 68, you have a range till like 2069.440, which is clean traffic. And then I think you only run into some type of range and hovering around this zone here. Like once you tap into this pink zone, that's when you probably start to hover, because that's when things start to get a little trafficy. And there's your push. This is now going to be a close at 10 pips trade. On that note, with the comics open, I believe it's 5. Still has room that it could flip bearish. It has no top wick, so we closed right there on top of the range. But that's the trade, chat. That was the trade. So we locked in, I think, 12 pips there in that case on that trade to start the Monday off and start the month off. But yeah, man, that's about it.